Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very hot episode of Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your host, Jaron Rosien. Our producer is Nick Steffens. Our publisher is Matt Bryant, and we're part of the Southeast Iowa Union. Later today, our guest is Leslie Allender from Repurpose It. We're going to talk about the Junkin Sisters Shop Hop, and looking forward to that conversation. If you have a birthday shout-out, a local event, or anniversary you'd like, stick that in the chat or email washialive@gmail.com. You can't tell, but it is 106 degrees in this room.
It is. For our listeners, it is 70. Is that what it was when you went out and checked?
Nope, it was 73.
73? I turned the air on 40 minutes ago.
So the outside weather is 35 and partly cloudy. The inside weather is 73. Feels like 82, set to 68, and makes me insane.
I set to 68, turned the air on at 9:20.
I feel like a little baby, but it takes me back to 7th grade math. No AC in the junior high, direct sun. Every day it was like a full thing to not have a meltdown, and I'm like melting as we speak, and it makes me very moody, not gonna lie. I'm like losing my mind.
Well, you like work out before this, and I don't, so maybe that's why
I don't know, but when I run hot, it's not. So I'm trying real hard to be on my best behavior, and I will succeed. I just had to get it out of my system. Back to business. Since we last spoke, we've had 109 calls for service. That is busy.
Well, it is because it's so many, because we haven't had a show since Wednesday. So that's how many days? 4? 5?
That explains it. Let's see what you pulled for me. As sweat drips down the back of my head. 109, 26 are in the traffic, 10 in the category of animal, 6 in the category of welfare, 6 harassment, 6 suspicious activity, 5 fire, 4 alarms, 4 all other offenses, 4 vandalism, 4 court order violations, so on and so forth. We have a possum on 15th in the garage requesting assistance. Oh, I'm just melting. We have 1117 East Main Street. Keokuk County reports a male subject left a residence, possibly intoxicated, after an altercation that involved yelling and shoving another individual. Keokuk County reports the subject is possibly en route back to their address in Washington. 602 North 4th, there's a sick raccoon. You'll have that. Caller, I have to take off a layer. I can't do it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm like dripping. All right, that's better. We'll do a t-shirt show today. On North 4th, that was the sick raccoon. On 170th, so these are the animal ones. Those are my favorite. We have the 3 hogs loose in the roadway. 9215 responded. Animals no longer belong to the property owner. The animals were no longer on the roadway. Iowa Farm Sanctuary. So, they're like stray hogs.
I was going to say, so he's just saying like, oh, well, they're not mine anymore. He just let them go. I don't think it's like
Not sure. Can't think. Vandalism, criminal mischief, reports she witnessed 2 juveniles going through neighbors' mailboxes and throwing the mail on the ground. Last seen going east from her residence. 9215 responded. They will give the mail back to their neighbors.
This is, like I said, being a jerk.
We have said we are pretty finger on the pulse with the juveniles acting up.
Yeah.
Gotta say. A couple other highlights down on the east side of Washington County. Caller reports subject put money. I almost read monkey on the Venmo. Money into the Venmo, and he's unable to send it back. Spoke with both parties. Situation will be corrected by the end of the day.
Which, better man than me, because if someone just randomly sent me money, I'd be like, oh no.
Oh no. Well, it seems almost like a civil, but then if it's money, then I guess it becomes not civil.
Yeah,
I'm
not quite sure.
Golfview Lane, caller reports their neighbor is burning a carpet and carpet pad at the second house on the right on the north side of the road, a big brick house. 102 responded and observed no ordinance violations. Subject was mostly burning leaves. Which, strange.
Is there like a leaf to carpet ratio that makes it so it is within ordinance?
You can't burn carpet, plastic, or refuse, but you can burn leaves, although we do provide leaf pickup. This has been a subject of many a conversation because some towns have burn bans, others don't. And you get both. We've had people request a burn ban because leaves and smoke and asthma.
Yeah.
And then we've had just as many people as equally angry, like, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I can burn my leaves. And so it's a lose-lose, but we try to provide alternatives. Anyway, we have 2 more to report before we go to break and cool down with a nice conversation with Leslie. South Marion, we have a report of a female that ran into the church's yard and dumped over a potted plant and threw the pot. She then got back into a car and left. Caller states it's the same people from an incident earlier in the week. 102 and 110 spoke with the caller. Documentation only at this time. I think we haven't. Oh, remember on our earlier police report, the protesting?
Oh,
And this is the same address.
I wonder if that's.
There's an upset, disgruntled, what's it called, parishioner.
It's like I said, we need a category just like being a jerk. I think that's what it is.
That's vandalism, criminal mischief we'll have to do for now. One other to report before we go to break. That's on Washington and Farmer Street. Reports this male subject walking very slowly, and he seems confused. He walked down to the end of the street. He's wearing jeans, black jacket. 9218 responded, located subject, no problems, all is well.
I feel like I look lost when I walk around. That's what my girlfriend tells me because I just kind of get in my own little world and I go slow, and she's more of a let's get to A to B.
Did you do anything this weekend that was walking around? Or because I know
we went to the Amana colonies between family Thanksgivings because we had hers on Thursday and mine on Saturday.
Okay,
so we did walk around a little bit up there.
Because you had your family stuff the week before.
Yeah, so I shouldn't say family. We went to see my mom on Saturday.
Nice. Well, that sounds lovely.
It was good.
Anything else to report? Are we missing anything?
I do not think so.
Hey, you're watching Washington Live, powered by KCTC. Stick around after the break. We'll pick up with Leslie Allender from Repurpose It. Looking forward to that. We'll see you after the break.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
Emmy, I don't trust stairs.
Why?
Because they're always up to something.
Welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm Jaron, this is Nick, and our guest today is Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
So happy to have you. Multiple hats you wear. One is at Repurpose It.
Yes.
Which we were just saying it's been 8 years already.
Yes.
And where is Repurpose It for those that might happen to not know?
We're located in the Carson Plumbing Building, 1 block north of the downtown square.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yes.
And I love how you said it's even gone through other iterations, that you've been making big changes this year. I remember it was the plumbing, then Repurpose It, and I was there for a few projects like crafting
Yes.
with the signage, but you've expanded. What else do you have in the shop now?
Well, we started originally with antiques and consignment furniture and grew that into selling the Annie Sloan chalk paint and painting furniture pieces. We do custom work and then got into the sign workshops. We had always done workshops with furniture and small things, but we hit hard with the sign workshops, and they've been going full force for a long time. And then this year we have added boutique women's clothing.
And now you have clothing.
We do.
Well, the sign stuff was fun. There's something for everyone. You can pick your own design. You can just have snacks. You can have wine and socialize.
Yes.
And it's just a nice thing.
Yes, thank you.
I
Thank
think you have a great Facebook page. Is that correct?
We do. Right now, it's Repurpose It, so they can search for the little green chair.
And we can put that in the chat too. So if you
Okay.
click in the comment box, if you're unfamiliar with Repurpose It and how lovely it is, we'll put it in the chat.
Great. Thank you. We are going to make a transition, and so this upcoming weekend, we're going to announce our new logo.
Ooh, that's fun.
And branding that'll be more fitting for our boutique and our home decor.
That's super exciting.
I know,
So
we're
that'll
super
like
excited.
anticipation.
Yes.
And I know today you're here to talk not just about Repurpose It, but the connections with an upcoming event, the Junkin Sisters Shop Hop.
Yes.
And I'm just a little familiar, but let's start from scratch. What is it?
Sure.
And who's involved? And tell us all about it.
So Jennifer Ross, who is a Washington resident, started this in 2019. And originally, it was an opportunity for her to showcase her husband's reclaimed, vintage, and using recycled materials to create something that he could
Okay.
sell. And they're unique pieces, tables, bars, different items. And she wanted to be able to showcase it somehow. And she met with a few vendors, what we would call pop-up vendors. They don't have a storefront, no brick and mortar. And it was developed, Junkin Sisters Shop Hop, which has been popular over the last few years where, there's jaunts of different...
Was there a little map and some travels around?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And as it started growing, she's incorporated brick and mortar shops, just like my own.
Awesome.
And at our location, we have pop-ups that will come and be there for the weekend event. Junkin Sisters does 3 events in the year. So we have a springtime one, a fall session, and then the holiday session.
Springtime, fall, and holiday.
Yes.
And what other places are on the map? Is there still a map, and do you travel from location?
There is still a map, and her Facebook page will be up on the screen. And she, so we have locations in Fairfield, Wapello, Grandview area, Columbus Junction, Brighton, Mount Pleasant, and then Washington is one of the biggest stops. So we have several brick and mortar stores here in town, wonderful shopping in town. And so we are incredibly busy this weekend because it also coincides with Tour of Homes as well.
Well, it sounds like, just like your shop has a lot of things to offer, the Shop Hop does too, because you could make a full day of it, or you could just do it a little part of the afternoon, I suppose, or multiple days. It sounds like you could make it fit however our viewers would like.
Yeah, coming from a retail perspective, Jennifer does a great job of getting the word out and incorporating a nice grid so people can follow. So we'll see, a group. It's one of the best ways for a group of women to shop together. So usually that's what happens throughout the weekend is you'll have 4 to 6 women in a group coming in and shopping. And the best part is that we get the word out for people that live in different areas that come and shop. We have people that travel from Illinois a couple hours away because they enjoy the Junkin shop.
Well, Jennifer and I emailed a little bit, and she was wonderful to communicate with because I know she was incorporating other, people need to eat somewhere.
Yes.
However, I believe the event is Saturday and also on Sunday. Is it a Sunday
It's
event?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So all 3 days. And then
Yes.
for my spot, we're closed Saturday lunch, and we have a day of rest on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it never quite fit. I was regretful because it seems to reach a lot of people.
It does, but you do get an opportunity on Fridays for people to come in and visit your establishment. For us, it gives us an opportunity to hand out the brochures, that Main Street developed to talk about the shops here in town so that people will take away something that they'll remember to come back and not just shop during the jaunt.
Well, yeah, like our merchant meetings, it seems to really support.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people supporting a lot of people.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's this weekend,
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
And do people need a ticket, or how do they just show up?
No.
How do people learn what to do?
They can go to the Facebook page.
Yep.
Any one of the participating stores, we have map guides for those that are not on Facebook or social media. And but if you are on Facebook, you can click onto the link for the map guide and direct you to the locations. She's also having some prize giveaways as well, so you can enter to win at shop locations.
Well, and we can pull that map too. And Nick is great at. Thank you, Nick, for doing wonderful things like that. We'll put that right in the chat too, so you can open it right up. You can screenshot it, but we'll make sure to connect you with the map. Now, you have an activity at your stop. Is that correct? Is there a thing?
Yes. So actually, the activity will be during the tour of homes portion.
That's the tour of
so
homes.
starting on Saturday, 4 to 8 p.m., and then again on Sunday. And
1 to 4 on Sunday, the tour of homes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are the business stop during tour of home, one of them. And so we're offering refreshments, and we wanted to create a theme this year. So we are following Buddy the Elf.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have my coworker, Megan's husband. We get him to volunteer. He's our serial volunteer person. We've got
volunteer.
Yes, we bought him Buddy the Elf costume. So you can come and have a snapshot with him. We have a Christmas backdrop. He'll be sitting in the corner in his little chair if you would like. He's 6'5", so it's
that's even
pretty
better, though.
hysterical to see this. But he will be there, and then our ornament will be a elf theme.
An elf theme.
Yes.
That is great. You and Jade.
This week?
Yeah, you could do an
This
activity.
weekend.
Oh, we could. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been trying to convince Nick. Goes back and forth to either Mount Pleasant or Cedar Falls, and I've been trying to tell him to find some, because there's so many activities in Washington. I guess is my
Absolutely.
point. We just came off that hot Saturday where there was 5 different things to do.
Yes.
And now we're coming up on another weekend where there are
Yes.
activities aplenty.
Yeah, Junkin Sisters will go through till 6 p.m., but we get shoppers all the way till 8 because of tour homes.
Oh, sure.
We obviously just have our doors open, and then we have a couple pop-ups on Saturday for us. We have Eaton Kettle Corn. We have JT Sips in the morning, and then in the evening will be the Tipsy Traveler.
The Tipsy Traveler. That's fun.
Yeah.
All 3 are fun. Yeah, they do a nice job.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything that we've missed before we go to break?
I think, the other thing is if you are a crafter or a repurposed vendor, we're always looking for additional people to join the Junkin Sisters. The wonderful thing about Jennifer starting this for the shops and for the pop-ups is it's very economical. It's not a lot of money to participate, and there's even a discount to participate in all 3 events. So I would say reach out to Jennifer Ross. You can do it on the Junkin Sisters page and send a message if you're interested, if you have something unique or handmade, handcrafted, and or if you're a brick and mortar shop in our map guide, that you're another option
There's
to
a place
be
for
added.
you in the mix.
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So something for everyone, not just the participants, but potentially as a vendor as well.
Yes.
Love learning all. I can't wait to see what you do with your place and the logo.
Yes, very excited.
Exciting things to come. When we come back from break, we'll see if we missed anything else, and we'll finish out with the birthday game on this episode of Washington Live. We'll see you after the break.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. On the break, Leslie and I were just chatting. So I live in a craftsman bungalow that was their craftsman bungalow, and we were having a nice conversation about what a lovely home it is and how nice of a job you did. And
Thank you.
it's a privilege to live there too. And we were talking about the magnolia tree in the front and all of those fun things because you've got such great taste. She was giving me some good ideas for porch skirting too.
Yeah, I miss that house. Beautiful home.
Well, I love your taste in the home and in your shop, which
Thank
you
you.
should visit, and we will put that in the chat. If you have a birthday shout out or a future birthday, anniversary, local event, just send that to washialive@gmail.com. A few birthdays to wish today. Brett Carlson has a birthday today, who I work with Washington County Ambulance Service. Former classmate Jenny Steffensmeyer has a birthday today. Lindsay Turner, I think she celebrated Saturday, but has a birthday today. Lindsay's mom, Carrie, has cut my mom's hair for 32 years.
Oh, okay.
Or over
And she's
30.
one of my daughter's friends. So,
Of course, yeah.
She
We're all
loves small
connected.
towns.
Absolutely. My mom's first cousins, Denise and Diane, have birthdays today, as does Johnny Majeski. A lot of birthdays. Happy birthday to all of you. And thank you for playing the birthday game. I know you.
Okay.
We'll just wing it. What is our national day today?
It
Nick?
is Cyber Monday and also National French Toast Day.
Cyber Monday.
Oh, one of my favorite foods.
French toast.
Yeah.
I like it.
So,
Keep that in mind. I could have breakfast for lunch, I guess. So,
all right.
what do we have for celebrity birthdays as we close out? And do you want to explain the rules?
Yeah, so I'm going to put a celebrity whose birthday is today on the screen. You have to guess their age. If you're within 3 years, you get a point. If you're right on, you get 2 points.
Okay.
And winning is
See
bragging
how well I
rights.
do.
I'm not very good, and I'm a pretty gracious.
First up, we have, what's the first one? Karen Gillan, who is in the new Jumanji movies, was in the Marvel movies, but with like an old, like full makeup, so that's kind of a...
Yeah, I don't recognize her.
Yeah,
as
I was
much.
going to
She
say,
usually
I don't
changes her
recognize-
appearance so much for movies, so this is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Yes,
31.
and I will say 33.
33. She is 35, so Jaron, you get a
Oh
You
my
were closer.
goodness! I normally so just 1 point.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Last
next
time I think I got completely shut out. So that was a little bit of luck.
I probably will be too. I'm terrible with birthdays.
Next up, we have Ed Harris.
And I can go first for this one. We can
Yeah,
trade if
go
you like.
ahead.
Oh, but I don't really know. So would he be? I do like The Rock with Sean Connery is like one of.
Yes.
He's in Westworld, but I feel like I haven't seen him in like movies for a long time. Maybe I'm just not watching.
No,
I'm
I
not
haven't
sure.
either.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything recent.
Well, I'm thinking late. I'll go 68.
I will go 70.
Tied it up. He is 72, so it's 1-1.
Point for you,
Okay,
no point for
okay.
me. All right. We have two more, it looks like. What do we have?
It is Mr. Steal Your Girl, Trey Songz.
We
Remember
don't
that
have clothes
song?
on in this one.
Yeah, it's just a little chest. It's a little chest.
All right. Well, there you go. I don't have any idea.
I don't either. But we could keep looking.
Oh, that's
Just
too
kidding.
Well, that's why he has a song called Mr. Steal Your Girl.
funny. Oh, that's the Steal
That's
Your Girl song?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steal Your Girl. Go ahead.
Okay, boy, I'm just throwing a number out here. 31.
And I'll do 27.
He's actually 38.
Oh my
He did
goodness.
very well. So we're still at 1-1.
All right. We have one more or to draw, which is
Last one.
Okay.
Last one going into the final round, tied 1-1. It is Jon Stewart.
That is quite the photo. All right.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I think I'm first. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Would he be 52? 52.
I say 56.
So close. He was 60. So we're going to end in a
Okay.
tie, 1-1.
I like a good tie.
There we
It's
go.
a very pleasant way to end a nice episode. Looking forward to our next episode. We'll see you on Wednesday on Washington Live. Thanks again to our guest. Thanks, Leslie.
Thank you for having me.
Nick, thank you. Sorry, I was a little cranky out the gate.
I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I'm not.
It is pretty hot in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
I sit in here for 8 hours a day, so maybe that's why I'm just
Acclimated.
used to it by now.
well, it's something that I will work on. Thanks to all of our viewers. We'll see you on our next episode on Wednesday, Washington Live.